For decades, Sweden has been known more for its diplomacy and technological ingenuity than for aggressive military expansion. But that image is changing. In a surprising move that caught many defense analysts off guard, Sweden has stepped into one of the most competitive and secretive arenas in modern warfare. The race to develop a sixth-generation fighter jet. The project, known internally as Flag System 2020, is Sweden's answer to the rapidly evolving air dominance contest, a contest currently dominated by the United States and challenged aggressively by China. Although the Swedes have kept details tightly under wraps, what little has emerged paints a picture of an advanced, highly adaptable aircraft that could hold its own against the most elite jets in service or development today. A quiet contender with big ambitions. The announcement that Sweden intends to field a sixth-generation fighter by 2035 was met with surprise, not because the country lacks technical capability. Saab, Sweden's flagship aerospace firm, has a proud history of innovative designs. But because such a project requires massive investment and long-term commitment. For now, the Flag System 2020 exists mostly as a concept. Saab has not disclosed detailed specifications, but a released rendering hints at its possible future shape. A sleek single-engine aircraft with smooth curves and a rounded fuselage to minimize radar reflection. The design shows two vertical tails and a distinctive dual-wing arrangement, a setup likely intended to boost maneuverability while maintaining stealth. This approach differs from the twin-engine bulk of China's J-20 stealth fighter, offering potential weight savings and agility advantages. The dual-wing layout, according to aerospace researchers, could create a slot effect, where the forward wing channels air over the rear wing, increasing lift and improving stability at slower speeds. While this may slightly reduce top-end performance, it would be invaluable for low-speed attack runs or ground support missions. Balancing stealth and firepower. The Flag System 2020 is expected to replace Sweden's long-serving JAS-39 Gripen, a multi-role fighter admired for its modular design and cost-effectiveness. The Gripen is known for its adaptability, operating effectively from short, rugged runways, a capability Sweden will almost certainly carry forward into its next-gen design. One key question: will Sweden's new fighter prioritize stealth over payload, or will it attempt to blend both as China's J-20 has done? The J-20 can carry around 24,000 pounds of ordnance, far more than the US F-35's roughly 18,000-pound limit. If the Flag System 2020 follows that example, it might become not just a stealthy hunter, but also a bomb truck able to sustain heavy strikes without sacrificing survivability. Networked warfare and drone command. One of the most intriguing rumored features of the Swedish design is direct drone control from the cockpit. This capability, also a key part of the US next-generation air dominance program, would allow a pilot to deploy and manage a swarm of unmanned aircraft for reconnaissance, electronic warfare, or precision strikes, all while staying at a safer distance. Such integration could transform the Flag System 2020 into more than a fighter jet. It could serve as a flying command center, coordinating both manned and unmanned assets. In Europe's increasingly connected defense environment, the ability to link seamlessly with allied aircraft such as the F-35 could make Sweden's jet a cornerstone of multinational operations, the legacy behind the leap. While Sweden's neutral stance often overshadows its military record, Saab has been producing combat aircraft since the 1940s. The post-war Saab 21R introduced the nation to jet propulsion. The Saab 29 Tailless brought swept-wing supersonic capability in the early 1950s, while the Saab 35 Draken pioneered the double-delta wing design in the 1960s. Later came the Saab 37 Viggen, with advanced avionics for its time, and finally the modern Gripen, introduced in the 1990s. This heritage demonstrates that Sweden is not new to innovation. It has repeatedly developed advanced fighters tailored to its strategic needs, often punching above its weight compared to larger defense powers. Saab's current strategy and partnerships. Peter Nilsson, Saab's head of advanced programs, recently confirmed that the company is committed to both manned and unmanned future combat aircraft. Leveraging experience from the Gripen E, the Global Eye surveillance plane, and the T-7A trainer, Saab believes it has the digital engineering infrastructure and talent to build a next-generation fighter. Sweden's Defense Materiel Administration has already signed agreements with GKN Aerospace to collaborate on future propulsion concepts. GKN, known for producing the RM-12 and RM-16 engines used in the Gripen, has invested nearly 60 million euros into additive manufacturing capabilities to support advanced jet engine production. A demonstrator design for the Flyg System 2020 is expected by the end of 2025, though this will be more of a technology testbed than a full prototype. The cost dilemma and strategic choices. One major challenge for Sweden is deciding whether to go it alone, join a multinational fighter program, or purchase an existing foreign design. Developing a completely indigenous sixth-generation aircraft would be costly and could divert funds from other defense priorities. Joining programs like the Global Combat Air Program, led by the UK, Japan, and Italy, or the Future Combat Air System driven by France, Germany, and Spain, could lower costs. But Sweden's needs and timelines may not align perfectly with these initiatives. Neighboring Nordic countries, including Finland, Denmark, and Norway, have already committed to the American F-35, which raises the question of interoperability versus independence for Sweden's Air Force, the international sixth-generation landscape. Sweden is entering a crowded and rapidly shifting competition. The United States, despite its enormous defense budget, is facing cost overruns and delays with its next-generation air dominance program. Reports suggest next-generation air dominance aircraft could cost upwards of $300 million each, raising doubts about production scale. Meanwhile, China is accelerating development of multiple sixth-generation prototypes, most notably the J-36, a tailless triangular stealth jet spotted conducting its third test flight in under a year. The J-36's double delta wing layout allows it to maintain stealth while achieving high-speed stability, and its rumored three-engine configuration is unusual in modern fighters. Observers believe the J-36 could operate above 50,000 feet, carry advanced long-range missiles, and direct drone swarms. The design's all-aspect stealth reduces radar visibility from every angle, and the absence of vertical stabilizers suggests heavy reliance on computer-controlled flight systems. China's rapid development pace. What makes China's progress remarkable is speed. Many analysts didn't expect a Chinese sixth-generation fighter before 2028, yet the J-36 was already flying in 2024. Its appearances, sometimes timed for symbolic political dates, may be as much about strategic signaling as about engineering milestones. If mass-produced, the J-36 could challenge US and Allied air superiority in critical regions like the South China Sea and Taiwan Strait. Its range, stealth, and networked warfare abilities could complicate Western defense planning. America's answer, the F-47. Under growing pressure from both China and now unexpected players like Sweden, the U.S. Air Force recently confirmed plans for its F-47 sixth-generation fighter. Built by Boeing, the F-47 features a tailless, flat-nose design with a lifting body fuselage for enhanced stealth and maneuverability. It will be able to operate alongside collaborative combat aircraft, essentially advanced drones, much like the Flyg System 2020 concept. However, some Chinese military experts have criticized the use of canards, small forward wings, on the F-47, arguing they could compromise stealth. Skepticism also surrounds Boeing's role, given the company's checkered recent record with high-profile aerospace projects. Strategic implications for Sweden. If Sweden can deliver on Flyg System 2020's potential, it would achieve more than just a new fighter jet. It would cement its place among the world's top aerospace innovators. By combining stealth, agility, advanced networking, and drone command, Sweden's jet could serve both national defense and NATO-aligned operations, particularly as F-35 fleets expand across Europe. But success hinges on careful strategic decisions, whether to remain fully independent, seek selective partnerships, or integrate into a broader European combat air framework. With a demonstrator due by 2025 and a production decision before 2030, the clock is already ticking. So, what do you think about Sweden's bold move into the 6th-generation fighter race? Could the Flyg System 2020 hold its own against giants like the US F-47 or China's J-36? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the future of air combat, don't forget to hit that like and make sure you subscribe.